How's it going, everybody? It's Craig Bushrock. Welcome to my channel. Time to go back to work tonight. What a vacation I had, I guess you can call it. Heck yeah, got to walk around the hot weather. That was pretty cool. But yeah, getting those import games. If you seen my video yesterday, I had a couple of Japanese imports and stuff like that. We'll figure we'll talk about my import games that I have here and collecting them and stuff like that, because yeah, pretty cool. If I can't find PS3 games, I gotta find something to kind of cover it, to fill that void up and all that, collecting PS3. But let's show you my collection of import games that I have on the PlayStation 3. If you're new to this channel, I'm going for the complete North American physical PS3 collection, but occasionally I'll pick up a Japanese game or an import game. I just call it Japanese games, but imports either way. But first one I ever picked up on the PS3, that was an import. This was a while ago when I picked this up. This is before I was starting, start taking my channel seriously. About 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, I picked this up. And that was Gran Turismo 6 Limited Edition. I believe I picked this up at Disc Traders at one time. And I thought it was pretty cool. Just checking it out. I already had the game and stuff like that. I'm thinking, I'm going to pick this up and check it out. But pretty neat. Got this little cool book and all that. Now, this is a region 3. I'm not too familiar with all the regions and stuff like that, but yeah, got region 3 right there. So I'm assuming Japanese or Chinese or something like that, as I'm dropping everything. But pretty cool. You open it up, but I like how this box set was set up. But yeah, it's just a nice thick book talking about Gran Turismo and some of the cars. I'm guessing is how you set some of the cars up. But pretty sweet. It looks like it got little race tracks and stuff like that. But awesome. But nice little book. I love this box. So one thing about these import games, they are definitely a lot cheaper than the American releases of games. But here's the import of the Gran Turismo 6. Gran Turismo 6 is going to be cheap either way. It don't matter if you get import or American. But pretty cool. Looks like it's got some codes, which if you get an import game, I found that out with a DLC for some reason, don't work on your American account. And yeah, you can play the game, but trying to get the DLC to work, that's a little different, because I had a VR game I had a problem with DLC. But pretty cool. Check that out. But yeah, if you got PlayStation 4 VR, try to create a Japanese account and check out some of their VR games, because I got a VR game through a Japanese store and it works fine on my PlayStation 4 for some. It works great. But anyway, let's continue on with the PlayStation 3 games. And you've seen the video yesterday. I got this Final Fantasy 13 Japanese copy, so I'm not going to go through it too much. But there we go. It's got B. So good old import. And then we got the Heroes of Arslan. Not gonna try to look up the games and all that, but I'll show it to you. Pretty cool. Some of these games are like Japanese exclusives. I can't remember which ones they are. As I go longer and collecting import games and stuff like that, we'll talk about that some more. But pretty sweet. Okay, JoJo's All-Stars game. I believe that's what it's called, All-Stars Battle. Oh my God, I dropped it. But here we go. Check that out. Yeah, this one didn't have the manual, but I wasn't worried about having the manual for this one, if there was one or not. I couldn't remember if it did come with one. Either way, I got the American version of this game. Same thing with this one, J-Stars versus another JoJo or something like that, but check that out. Awesome. It's cool as I got this one right here, Dragon Quest Heroes. Pretty neat. And the last one I'm going to show is Gundam Muso, which I think this was exclusive to Japanese. This is one I showed yesterday. But you can see it's got an A on there in Region 2. So this one's a Region 2 game. Region 2. Region 2. Region 2. Region 2. Region 2. Region 3. So my Gran Turismo is Region 3. So yeah, import games. So yeah, I kind of pick up import games. Don't matter what system it's on. If I can't find anything to pick up, especially if I'm driving somewhere far away, driving all over the place. That's even in my local area. I get down to where they don't have anything like for Xbox I need, don't have anything for Nintendo I need, don't have anything that I really need for my collection. So I'll go over to the imports. I'll look at that, and if I see an import PS3, I'll pick it up. I try to pick up imports of exclusive PS3 imports. I don't want to try to go for like the complete import collection. I'm just going to try to go for the exclusives and stuff like that never came out in the US. So I'll do my best when I scan the games. As I got an app where I can scan it, CLZ game apps. Scan it, and sometimes it'll give you a list of what game you're adding. So if it just shows just a Japanese version of the game and no US version of the game, then I know I probably got an exclusive of that game. So I'm going to try to work on doing that. As for PlayStation 3 collecting in general, getting off the topic of the imports, I'm getting closer to finishing up my initial PS3 game collection. I just got done ordering the Call of Duty combo pack for $15 ship, for free, so 15 shipping on eBay. So it was complete, so I ordered that. Just waiting for my taxes to come back and finish off my list of games I need to order. So I got a couple of, they're all under $100, so I'm just going through it. So I'm gonna try to finish that. And Lost Dimension for PS3 is one of them, and yeah, there's a few of them. I ain't got my list on me. Maybe this is it. Yep, here it is. Luckily I had it. So Lost Caballero del Zikio, Lost Dimensions, Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom, and the 2 Oddworld games. So I'm going to try to just get them all in one bunch. The Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year edition, the Black Label edition I got to get. Under Defeat HD, of course, Call of Duty combo. I got that, so I'm going to put a little check mark on it till I get it. And the Ireland Atelier Trilogy. So I am going to bulk buy a whole bunch of those games and get them out of the way. At least get the more expensive ones out of the way. Of course, I'm going to do some dealing. But as for imports, so if I'm going to be out shopping around, these I won't buy online. I won't buy an import game online. I just won't do it. I'll just go to the stores around my area and pick them up because they're cheap. So yeah, so I'll have some import games in my collection. Not a lot of them right now, because I try to, if I go publish that list for PlayStation 3 games, I have to kind of filter out the Japanese imports, or imports in general, off the American list. So I have to remember that when I publish my list online, kind of keep the imports out and do a separate list for the import games. If anything, what I might do is attach a list with my list there, so it'll be at the bottom. Exclusive import games, just at the bottom. I'll figure it out when it comes to it. But hey, enough talking. Gotta get ready for work. And I heard about that PlayStation being shut down. Didn't affect me because, yeah, I was gone for a few days. But alright, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below. If you're collecting PS3 games, do you get some import games too like I do? Do you pick them up randomly just for shits and giggles? You can let me know in the comments below. Hey, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. I already ate some food. I had some manwich. That's the one thing being on my trip, not having just getting off the my routine of having something to eat before going to work. Man, fun times, everybody. See ya.